So we are at the end of the term. We just finished the exam, and I had a great time in Qasid throughout this spring term. We had amazing classes in Qasid. I learned a lot of things in terms of reading and understanding and how to explain things in Arabic. Also, we had different events that were going on, like Arabic culture event. We learned how to cook different Arabic food that mostly they eat their food in Ramadan. So we learned how to cook them, and we also ate different types of Jordanian food. Yeah, it was an amazing time. My favorite part of this time is going to the trips, especially the farming experience. When we went to first we went to the where they manufacture honey, and they talked to us about how the bees produce the honey, and the za'atar farm, how they make the za'atar. And then we went to the Nidal farm, and that was the most amazing trip that we went to. And so I'm looking forward for the next time. And for next time, what I'm looking to improve is more in terms of my grammar, because I've finished my skills class. I'm in level 6, so I just need to work on my grammar for the next time.
The final tests were challenging, but I think the teachers did a very good job of preparing us for the tests. Our final project showing was a lot of fun. We got to see everyone's videos, everyone's different perspectives and creativity. I felt pretty satisfied with the project that I did. It was nice to finish it and send it off, and then sit back and realize that 3 months ago I didn't speak Arabic, and now I gave a 4-minute presentation in Arabic. So it's coming to the end of the term. It's nice to just stop and look back and kind of celebrate a little bit, a small triumph. And our teachers at the end of the presentation gave us each a gift that represented our personalities in a way. So just something that they thought of whenever they thought of each of the students. I think the highlight of the whole term was my class. Seriously, we all come from most of us come from different countries, from different backgrounds, we're different ages. But I think that we had a really amazing class dynamic, and it definitely made me look forward to going to class. We all meshed together very well, so I think I'm definitely gonna miss that. Miss everyone that's going home this term.
I feel like I've learned quite a lot. There have been a few challenges along the way, but I feel like those have only really improved the experience after having to work and overcome them. The calligraphy classes were really good. I felt like they were a really good counterpoint to what I was doing in class for the rest of the week and in homework, which was very focused, right or wrong answer, using just trying to comb through my memory and thinking really hard to put sentences together. Whereas calligraphy, it was still very precise, but it was much more mechanical motion and a different part of my brain than I was using during the rest of my studies. I think my goal for next term is definitely to spend more time speaking to people just out on the street, around town. I'd like to work in a little more AMIA, learn a little bit more there, just so it's easier to communicate with people on the day-to-day, and also just force myself to practice more and more with speaking.
starting the summer term already. It's the second day of the summer term. Everybody's figuring out what their levels are and what their classes are. You can tell there's a lot more people here in the summer than there was during the spring. For example, in the spring, my level, there was just one class for my level. And this term, there's 3 different classrooms for the same level. So there's a ton more people.
The summer term is very different from the spring term. Classes are about an hour longer every day. We're covering a lot more material. That combined with going up to a harder level has definitely made it a different experience. For one, the style of teaching in level 4 is very different from the Al-Kitab based level 3. And I feel that the pace is a lot quicker. In 4, we're discussing broad subjects, we're introducing a ton of vocab, and I definitely feel that my overall comprehension has grown a great deal. I think that on the whole, it's going well. It's tough, but it's going well.
I am getting homesick. Homesick for my parents, but more than anything, homesick for being able to speak English and Spanish freely, and to be able to understand people, and to be able to express myself without having to think 3 times about what I want to say. About being able to just walk into a store and say, "Hey, do you have any milk?" and then just buy it, and that's the end, and not have to go through a whole ordeal. So we're pulling out of a slump, and I think we're gonna be all right.
السلام عليكم. اليوم نحن في مكتبة الدنديس في وسط البلد، وهو من أشهر المكتبة في عمان. واليوم عندنا شاهر.
نعم.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام.
كيف حالك؟
الله يخليك.
ممكن تخبرنا عن هذه المكتبة، تاريخ المكتبة، متى فتحت؟
المكتبة أسست في عام 1981.
نعم.
وبهذا الموقع، ولا زالت بهذا الموقع حتى هذا اليوم، وتعتمد على الكتاب الإسلامي والتراثي.
كم أنواع الكتب عندكم؟
هناك حوالي 10,000 كتاب أسهم، وأغلبها 80% بالكتاب الإسلامي.
وأي كتب يعني تحب أنت تقرأ؟
كل شيء.
كل شيء؟
كل شيء، بس ما بكمل الكتاب، بقرأ في كل شيء.
Today we're making kunafa here at Qasid. Qasid brought in a specialist from one of the nearby establishments to show us how to make kunafa, and then we got the opportunity to make kunafa ourselves. It's really tasty, and it's a really great way to end the week.